It's kind of scary to think about how fast they went from a contender to they're going to be in a rebuild situation for the next 5 to 10 years. This morning, Deshaun Watson officially requested a trade out, and it is very clear that he will be gone more than likely before free agency hits. This team went from in 2018 being in the playoffs after losing to the Colts and really seeing, or like, people thinking it's only going to go up from here. It's only going to get better. Deshaun Watson's only going to get better. D Hop's only going to get even better, and they're going to rebuild this offensive line. They go out and trade 2 firsts for Tunsil and Stills. Stills is no longer on the team, and that looked like a bit of a bad trade. Obviously, the notable one, Deshaun Watson, excuse me, for a second round, or not Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins for a second round pick. We all know that one, right? And now after Deshaun Watson has officially declared a trade, or demanded a trade, I guess, it makes you wonder because the Houston Texans were always a good football team, but they were missing a quarterback, bouncing around from guys like Hoyer, Weed, and Osweiler, Case Keenum for a little while. Situations like that where they were a good team and needed a quarterback. In 2017, they found their quarterback in Deshaun Watson, and by the time Deshaun Watson gets in a full swing of things and becomes an elite quarterback, the team is no longer able to contend. Just the defense getting bad, and then trading away your best receiver in the league. And I know a lot of people are not gonna like this comment, but I understand why they traded him. Not that they got enough return in value. Was it smart to trade? Was it smart to trade DeAndre Hopkins? Probably. Was it smart to trade it for a second round pick and a washed running back? No. That's the two differences. And I think when you trade an elite receiver for a second pick and a washed running back, that's not going to help your team. If they would have traded DeAndre Hopkins for multiple first round picks and a good average player on the offensive side of the ball or an offensive lineman, perfect. Because if you looked at the receiving core with Stills, with Will Fuller, with Kiki Kuti, they really could use DeAndre Hopkins, but if you can get first round picks for him, that would benefit you. Now we're in a situation where they only got a second round pick, and then you have like Will Fuller getting suspended, Kenny Stills not really producing. Then you traded a second to the Rams for Brandon Cooks. And you put yourself in this type of situation where it may not go all too well. Now you have to trade Deshaun Watson. Are you going to get multiple first round picks for him? Yes. That's quite obvious. So now we're going to get in the conversation of where will he go? A lot of talks about the Jets and the Dolphins, even the Patriots, the 49ers, the Broncos, a lot of teams, the Saints, the Colts. I've heard them all. The team where I think he will end up, even the Steelers. That's been thrown around a little bit. There's such a quarterback market because guys like Philip Rivers, like you said, Drew Brees retiring, all those. Even the Carolina Panthers, for example. The quarterback market is so big right now. My prediction, knowing what it is, it'll probably be the Patriots, Jets, or maybe the Panthers. It all depends because he has a no trade clause, so it's gonna be where he wants to go. And I very well find that if Bill Belichick wants Deshaun Watson, he'll go out and get him. But other than that, there's really no set place. The betting odds are in favor of the Miami Dolphins right now. You trade Tua for Deshaun Watson. You know what I mean? You just flip them. But other than that, there's a lot to look forward to in this offseason in all positions. The running back's going to be amazing, the receiver, but especially this quarterback offseason. The quarterback market is really high. It'll be really exciting. Let me know in the comments below where you think he will end up. But other than that, it'll be a waiting game. Probably it's either the next week or beginning of March when free agency starts that he will be traded. So like I said, comment where you guys think he will go down below. Like the video if you want. Thanks for watching. Check out my recent video where I hit 200 subscribers. Thank you all.